This is the LZR Project, an episodic story series by David and Alderman. The LZR Project takes place within David's Expired Reality universe and serves as a prequel to the main novels in his Expired Reality series. You can find out more about David's Expired Reality series at davidandalderman.com. Episode number 18. Saturday, May 2nd, 1998. When morning in the Pleasure District passed and rain began to fall across the hotel, Sean awoke to find himself under the bed covers with Viper by his side. She slept and snored, her long silver hair bundled around her pillow like a boa constrictor. She had her back to him, but he suddenly longed to see her face, to explore more of her as they had done before surrendering to slumber. Surprisingly enough, Viper had desired to be held right after their intercourse. Sean had obliged, pulling her naked form close to his to allow their warmth to keep them intimate with one another. Sean dared to move his hand under the covers. He found Viper's bare thigh and ran his palm across its surface, elated to have woken up next to such an attractive female. His hand kept running across a large mole, an imperfection that made her seem more human than cold-blooded serpent. She grabbed his wandering hand and pulled his arm around her. "How did you get involved with the laser blades, Sean?" He sighed, not wanting to ruin the mood with talk about David, Carrie, or even his sister. "My sister talked me into it. She intervened when David was having one of his fights with Mr. Big. I didn't want anything to do with it, but my sister wanted me to help her, so I did." Viper turned toward him, her eyes covered in shadow. The sound of rain rattled against the blind-covered window. "You don't seem like the hero type." "I'm not," he said. "Not really. But I believe in bringing criminals to justice." She smirked. "You're kind of on the wrong side then, working for Mr. Big." Sean caught on to the venom in Viper's voice. "I just don't care for the way David Corbin does things. Him and his damn boomerang. Who fights with a boomerang? We have pulse pistols, rifles, all sorts of weaponry that could easily bring down the villains in this city. But he insists on using that one stupid, crooked stick to knock everyone out. It's any wonder all of our enemies come back to haunt us." Viper bent her arm and rested her head on her fist. "So, you believe in violence?" "I believe in doing what needs to be done," he said. "I asked you how you became involved with the laser blades, but maybe I should ask why you stay involved with them." Sean could do nothing but shrug. "Maybe I stick around to keep an eye on my sister." "From watching some of the news reports," she said, "even I know that Veronica can take care of herself. She doesn't need a hero. She is a hero." "Then I don't really know why I stick around," Sean answered. "I want to see an end to Big's organization, but David is just going about it all wrong." "You hate David, don't you? I can sense it in your voice, and I can see it in the way your body tenses up at the very mention of his name. He is your bane, isn't he?" "I don't care for his methods, that's all. He is a good guy. Solid, a fighter. I'll give him all of that. He just fights with the wrong weapons." "You know, never mind," she said. "What?" "Nothing. I've revealed myself to you, Viper. I've told you I expect to bring down the same man we are both working for. It's a bit of trust that I hope will be reciprocated." "I haven't forced you to tell me anything." "I see," he said. Viper sighed. "Look, Sean, don't expect me to spill my life history in this bed. This was a mutual exchange of goods. I was just going to say, if you don't care for the laser blades and the way they do things, why don't you just go out on your own, like me? I don't have the resources they have. I started working with Big because he has access to weapons and the like, but it's not enough," he said. "You know," she said, "we could work together, benefit from each other's resources." "I still don't know if I can trust you. I'm sorry. This has been nice, but—" "I have no reason to lie to you," she countered. "I don't work for Mr. Big. I don't work for anyone. I have no interest in where your loyalties lie. Whatever I do, I want to see results. Perfect results. To that end, that is where my loyalty lies." Sean fought the urge to slip out from under the covers, dress himself, and leave before he could hear any more of what this girl was about to lay down on him. He knew for a fact that mercenaries, even delivery mercenaries like Viper, were in the profession for themselves. He couldn't trust her. Not completely. Not yet. Having intimate relations with her was one thing, but getting involved with her on a business level was a completely different ballgame. "My interests at this time," she began, "are to see Mr. Big vanish for good. Out of the picture. He deserves to die for what he's done to this city. I work for him because it keeps me in his good graces. And good graces is a perfect place to be when one wants to stab someone in the back." What's to say you don't have the same plans for me? Sean asked. You are paranoid, which I completely understand, Viper said, but now you're borderline insulting. Mr. Big isn't the most terrifying fish in the sea, so why do you think I should have loyalties toward him? This city, this world has changed. Mr. Big is an old-time criminal. He isn't moving with the times as well as he thinks he is. The more powerful fish, like Mr. Nokiai, are moving forward and will destroy Mr. Big in their wake. I'd rather hurry that along and take my place in line, moving myself up. You want to be top dog in Lysalis? He asked. Inara, she corrected. Anacia. Have your sights set a little high? She nodded. Sure do. I'm a dreamer, and I'm a doer. The most dangerous combination. What are you getting at here with all the elegant speech? Partner with me, she said. We'll circumvent David's stupid ideas and destroy Mr. Big. You'll be the hero. You'll still keep your friendships. And maybe, she took his hairy chin in her hand and pulled his lips into hers. The kiss was cold and lasted mere seconds. Maybe you'll make a new friend in the process. A friend with many benefits. I don't know, Viper. Sviota. What? Sviota. Sviota is my real name. Viper is my cover, my face to the rest of the city. Sviota, I don't know about all of this. I'm already getting in deep with Big. I don't know if joining forces with a mercenary is... I'm not a mercenary, she snapped. I don't work for the money. I work for the principle and for my own ends. Get that straight. Besides, I'm a member... Never mind. Never mind about any of that. If you don't want to pair up with me, that's fine. You hardly know me. I was a one-night stand. I get it. Her eyes were full of hurt, but Sean wasn't buying it. I've been honest with you, he said. Be honest with me. I'm a member of the Moon Plague, she said. Bull. Sviota threw the covers off her, revealing her naked form under the white and blue lighting. She turned her back toward Sean and motioned to the small crescent moon branded to the back of her left thigh, where he thought he had felt a large mole. You're serious? Sean asked, reaching his hand down to touch the scars in her flesh. The scars were raised like forbidden cities he had missed seeing while making love to her. You're one of the 5? She nodded, pulling the covers back over herself. I am number 3, Riporum. See, I can't believe what you say now. Because if what you told me is true, it means you would have to kill me immediately after I leave this place. The moon plagues do not do what you and I did and leave their victims alive afterward. I've heard of the disgusting things your group does. I should probably kill you right now. A sinister grin flooded Sviota's face. It turned her young features into those of a hardened killer. If I wanted to kill you, you would be face down in a puddle of your own blood. I'm not exactly proud to be a moon plague, but there's not much I can do about it now. Once you're in forever. Her gaze moved to the bed. Even when you die, you're in it. Sean turned out of the bed, placing his feet on the floor. This has been a nice chat. Thanks for the goodies, I guess I'll call them. She put her arms over his shoulders and gently massaged his chest with her fake red nails. You can have access to the goodies as many times as you'd like, Sean. You may think I'm lying to you about the plagues, but I don't really care. I've offered to help you with your problems, relieve some, if not all, of your stress. I've been honest with you like you asked me to be. Sean dressed himself. I'll give it some thought. She reached over to the nightstand on her side of the bed and handed him a translucent business card. Etched on the plastic, in black, was the word Viper. You know the plagues offer their services to others, right? We're not slaves, but once we enter into a contract, we don't back out, no matter what, until that contract is fulfilled. If the contract cannot be fulfilled according to the initial request, we offer up ourselves as collateral until the contract has been satisfied. I have no interest in owning you, Sean said, if that's what you're trying to get at. Not at all. I'm just saying that if you and I enter into a contract together, I will make sure to see it through to the end, Sean. I said I'd think about it. He put his shoes on and stood to his feet, eager to leave her presence. The very fact that she was part of the moon plagues made her extremely dangerous. More dangerous than Mr. Big. Understand, too, that if you and I are under contract, me and my organization will guard you with our lives. Protection? Sean asked. You think I need protection? He laughed, purposely in her face. You have to be kidding me. The same sinister grin spread across her face, this time with a flash of bright white teeth. You are in the middle of a war between the greatest heroes the city has ever seen and the greatest villain the city has ever seen. Before Mr. Big turns on you, which he will, your friends will probably find out your little secret. When they do... They won't, Sean answered confidently. David has his head so far up his ass that he can't see daylight. My sister wouldn't suspect me if I murdered somebody in front of her, and Carrie is off in La La Land half the time trying to save the planet from litter bugs and carnivores. You have others in your little project, Sean. Dangerous others. Ridley. The cop lady? Give me a break. She broke up one of Venera's most dangerous gangs, Sean. If she catches on to you, she will become a piranha. She won't let go of you until you're brought to justice. I won't let her catch on to me, Sean said. And if she does, I'll take care of it. Now you're starting to sound like Mr. Big. I take care of problems, he corrected. I don't create them. Big difference. Belmont might catch on to you. The president of Venera as well. You're playing a dangerous game. Wouldn't you like another teammate? Someone to help you checkmate everyone? I'll let you know, he said. She smiled playfully while he headed toward the door. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Thank you for listening to the LZR Project. If you are interested in reading more of David's Expired Reality series, please check out the author's webpage at davidnalderman.com.